Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Well, guys, the Cougars head coach told me before the game, he has been warning his players all week. They're in the top 25. They might have the most talent, but he understands this environment is insane. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football, and he understands they can disrupt play calling, communication at the line of scrimmage. He has been playing crowd noise all week in practice to make sure his players are prepared. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Razorbacks kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. From deep, it's Drake. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline, run it again, run the same play again.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Just like we expected, this home crowd getting involved right from the start. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. A long way to go for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Across the 25. He's got room. There he goes. Inside the 40. The 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs to be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like you mentioned, the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
To the air, it's Henderson. Gets rid of it. Holds on, it's Thomas. He's stopped.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Got him. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's dragged down to the... But what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on, and his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. And the Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Left side, it's Walker. Turning it on! And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. This time they'll throw it. Right side, it's Broussard. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Cougars moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on third. Throws quickly. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Good work to get the defense to jump in and gives them a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Out wide left, it's Broussard. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass, it's Henderson. They'll run the screen. Taken down.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cougars. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. So a drive there of 84 yards. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Running inside, it's Smith. Breaks into the open. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. He now has 106 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. They'll give it to him again. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Throws to the tight end. Oh, on a play, it's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quarterback keeper. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Look out! Inside the 10-yard line, it's shoved out of bounds at the 9.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy, because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Fires quickly. Touchdown, Houston! Hello! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, Arkansas! The extra point here would tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. He'll bring it out. It's Drake. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Out wide right, it's Broussard. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Great place to start for this offense. They go to the counter. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Oh, he missed it. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking for a crease. Let's talk for a second about Houston. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. Last drive ended after a long missed field goal, and they have it back ready to go to work. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on third down. Jackson gonna throw it. Left side is Pratt. He smashes his way through again. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, it's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, he shows you his speed and his power on that run. As far as I can think back to, Arkansas football always comes down to being able to run the football on offense. It's about grinding and wearing the opponent down. They always seem to be able to recruit outstanding athletes at that position. This guy is no different.
Second and long here. Lets it develop. It's Smith. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go when you...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. He's going for it all. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
Quickly to the tight end. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
Really nice job there by the quarterback.
Gonna take a shot. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives. They've scored 2 touchdowns. And here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete. But if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Back to pass, it's Henderson. They're all over him. And he never had a chance.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the number 3 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Hurricanes, looking to get the job done on the road. Right now, it's early, but they lead this season opener. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quick give. It's Smith. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Jackson will throw. Rush is on. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to take it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Here comes the Houston offense once again. On the move. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where
makes the grab and room to run. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Young. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. Houston going up tempo. 2nd down, going to throw it. Looking to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. At the 35, he's got room. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again. Right side, it's Walker. There he goes. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the 1st down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
From the red zone, it's Hughes. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a man, it's Henderson. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Touchdown, Houston. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. On the move at the 30. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Smith takes the handoff. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. 3rd and long coming up. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking left. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
That makes the score Houston 28, Arkansas 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Rashad Downs going up top. Makes the grab. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Might as well give it to him again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Got it in the middle. It's Hawkins.
Some crossing routes are designed to beat man coverage, but that one worked out pretty well in zone. Nice job by the QB and receiver being on the same page, finding a soft spot, and getting the completion.
Right at the line. Got an alley. Turning it on. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Hits inside, it's Smith. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the...
Unleashes one deep. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the 4th quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
Turns it on in midfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets enough. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they built the lead here today.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. This is a designed run. Touchdown, Houston! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this. This coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. They'll take the penalty and move them back.
Number 91, set to advance on the play.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The give is to Smith. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run him again. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now, though...
He wants to go deep. He's got it down the right side. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. Straight ahead, it's Smith. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Jackson will throw. Makes the grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The Razorbacks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
21. Number 47, set to kick it off.
Coming out with it, it's straight. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Houston offense comes onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Touchdown, Arkansas! How about this defense taking one back to the house? Lining up to add another. They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28.
That makes the score Houston 35,
Fielded in the end zone, it's straight. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. As Holly mentioned earlier, this crowd trying to give its defense some energy in a clutch spot. Calls his own number. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. The run inside. It's Smith. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Changing the routes with his receivers. Jackson gonna throw it. Gonna take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. They'll have a first down here. A Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. Drops back on first down. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Flying out to the left. He's at the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Cougars! That one will put a little extra distance, give them a little cushion down the stretch.
And there was a little bit of hope, but you just snatched it away with that touchdown. This game is now over.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
Arkansas 28. Number 91, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Jackson will throw. He's taking the deep shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you...
Gonna let it fly. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He wants a big play here late. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to